Is the zombie field getting oversaturated?
I have a couple questions to that to kind of fill your question. I think the first question you got to ask is why are there so many games like this? I think that's a big one to ask. Why is zombies such a way to go? Or like why do so many developers make these games? And I think the reason for that is it's easy. There's always going to be followers of zombie games. And I saw this too. It's like zombies are dead people already, and so if like you're going the moral route, it's like you're killing dead things. So I mean, like if that's an argument, like sure, like yeah, you're killing things that are already dead, so there's no like morally wrong with it. But I just think like zombies, the post-apocalyptic, like that's an easy like storyline. Like you can. And it's the same thing too, you know what I mean? Like, oh, everybody's undead. You got to go kill them all, or like we got to survive. So like, I think it's just so easy. And there's a lot of similar games, but every game has like a little bit of like a different feel to it. You know what I mean? Like different elements are each are different in that aspect. Call of Duty zombies are different than Left 4 Dead zombies, or Dying Light is different than Zombies Ate My Neighbor. You know what I mean? Like there's different things, and I think
that
that's what
that
keeps.
that one's way different.
I know. I just wanted to throw it up there because it's one of your favorite zombie games. I think that's why they make so many of these games is because it's so easy, but they can also put their spin on it, if that makes sense.
I think you're 100% right. I think it's almost cop out level easy, right? It's like, do you have a great idea? No. Okay. Let's just make a zombie game then because it's gonna work. You know what I mean? And we talked about this all the time where like, we were talking about how there's no original ideas left in Hollywood. Do you remember this conversation when we were talking about the movies? And it's like, okay, there's a very simple way for them to get them to stop doing this. Stop buying it. Stop like if you're sick of zombie games, stop buying zombie games.
There's more people that love zombies so much they don't care. And like you said, the people that don't want to play zombie games anymore just don't play them. You know what I mean? Like that's not gonna hurt. Like yeah, they're gonna make them still, but like you don't have to play them. There's other games. I will say though, like name off the top of your head. Can you name a very unique zombie game off the top of your head? Like as
Um
of recent days.
as of recent days, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's
No.
so hard.
I can't. I think
Yeah.
I think probably the most unique one was Dead Rising. We're in the
That one was
mall.
fun. Yeah. Yeah. Where you just blow up everything and have
I
done tons of weapons.
I think that was the most unique one because it's like
Yeah.
you were in a situation where you're kind of trapped somewhere and it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you had like all these different like types of weapons and so that was probably the most unique one I've ever seen. But I
Right.
mean, I feel like it doesn't have to be unique because people are going to eat it up either way.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think that's why there's so many zombie games because there's such a following and love for zombies in general, and they're always going to be that way. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't think that we're just trying to crap on zombie games. It's just more so we were trying to come up with a like conversation like why are there so many? And I think we kind of answered that.
And I think yeah, and I think one of the things that like, I really want to bring out there is like, Adam asked me, do you think zombie games are oversaturated? And I kind of like I really thought about that question because I wanted to put together like a very um thoughtful kind of answer here. And I think I'm not really even kind of relating this to just zombie games. I'm just kind of relating this to games as a whole. This is a very opinionated statement. It's like, are zombie games oversaturated? Well, that depends if you like zombie games or not. If you love zombie games, if you love zombie shooters, there's never enough zombie shooters. If you're not into zombie shooters, there's probably too many zombie shooters out there. You know what I mean? It's like, and I think it's very opinionated, right? So you got yeah, very subjective because you guys know me. You guys know me. I am a Souls fanatic. I am a Souls like fanatic. And if you were to ask me, Dave, do you think the Souls the Souls like genre is getting oversaturated? I would be like, heck no, dude. Give me a Souls like every 2 months. Like I like just keep cooking them. Keep cooking them out. I don't care. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you're really into a certain franchise or a certain type of game, um, you know, it's awesome that you're getting this amount of games to play. And if you're not into it, just don't play it. You know what I mean? Just don't play it or buy it. So I just want to throw it out there. The concept of oversaturation is very subjective. And if you don't like a game, if you don't like a game style or a game franchise or something, like, just don't play it and be happy that there's that game out there for the people that do enjoy it. And you obviously have your games that you're into, and like, everybody love everybody, man. Everybody just be happy that all of these games, yeah, I'll just be happy that all of these games are out here for us to enjoy.
To kind of close that thought a little bit, and like there's always going to be games that people don't like, and there's always going to be those people that love that game. Especially like, I'm using Call of Duty as an example. The split of people there is like, oh, Call of Duty's making another one that's stupid. Like, it's so bad. I don't want to see it. This is why are they still making games? It's because people love them still. Like, there's always going to be people that love a certain game, and to hate a franchise for it, it's like, no, like, you don't do that, because like there's games that we don't like that you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally get it, man. It's like, we are a gaming community, and like, like we said, man, like, everybody love everybody. Because like, I'm an old person, right? So like, I've dealt with this before, where it's like you almost have to kind of like hide the things that you're into, right? So like, when I was younger, like, I was super into Zelda and stuff like that, but like, I hid that because people would make fun of you for it and stuff. You know what I mean? They could call you a nerd, which we now have a show about being nerds. So, but you know what I mean? Just like, just be happy that all of this stuff is out here for us to enjoy. And if it's not something for you, just, there's plenty out there.